Let's create some smart plans together, specifically for buyers, but you can use this for anybody else. Let's jump right into this one. Welcome, my real estate friends. I'm Tristan. This is Your Daily Real Estate. It's a podcast and a YouTube show, so watch or listen in. In this case, I will be showing you how I'm dropping the prompt that I'm going to give to you into ChatGPT, and maybe I'll try Gemini, I'm not sure yet. But this way you can see what it produces and how you need to tweak it and change it and where you need to add it after. The key is you need to pay attention to creating better quality drips, smart plans, nurture processes, communication with those clients that you're trying to attract. So pay attention to the details on this one. And I just created a great new newsletter. If you want to join, it's in the YouTube channel descriptions. Click there. If you don't see it because you're listening in, just message me and I'll send you the link. But it's me doing it, so it may take a little bit while. So be patient with me. Let's jump right into this one. I'm going to read to you the prompt a little bit so you can understand what this is going to look like. So the prompt sounds like this. And I'm reading this, so if you need it, let me know. You are a drip sequence builder, right? So there, just alone, you could go in and say, well, you're a real estate agent, marketing expert that creates drip sequences. But I didn't go that route, okay? I wanted it simple. You are my drip sequence builder. The client type. And here, right? Here is where you're going to have to, because it's in brackets. Here's where you're going to have to change it to do whatever you want. And I put client type, first time buyer, 6 to 12 months out. Value assets I can give them. And now I have to think, well, what are the things I can give them? This is where you're going to have to get creative. I put asset number 1, buying for the first time in Los Angeles, because that's where I cover. Just change that to yours. Asset number 2, pitfalls to watch out for, because LA may be different than your area. Asset number 3, how to prepare to get ready to buy. Definitely important. Asset number 4, PDF outline of the area. And I love that. All right, so now, after that it says preferred length. I have 365 days. Max touches, I just put 21. And contact methods allow call, text, email. You could add video email. You could add whatever you want. And then it says build a drip that, and then it has 11 things. And then it gives an example of what I want the output format to be. All right, pretty easy. Details though, details. I need you to change it and make it your own. So now with that said, and with that in mind, I am showing on my screen ChatGPT. I'm going to go with ChatGPT 03. I'm going to drop exactly what I just read out to you. Now I am sharing my screen. So if you're watching on YouTube, there it is. Let's see if we can zoom in there. I'm going to zoom in. Perfect. So you see, there it is. I'm going to click go. And now it's going to create it. As it's creating it, I'm going to go ahead and open up a brand new window, because why not try it on Gemini too, right? Now I've got Gemini open. I'm going to dump the exact same prompt on Gemini. I'm going to go Gemini 2.5 Pro. And what are our options here? We've got Flash, which is faster. Pro, a little bit better, better on reasoning, right? So I'm using 2 good AI models, right? And if you're going to use one of these, be patient, tweak it, go back to it, retweak it, add more, change it up for whatever you want. Remember, the first time it gives you an output, you should be tweaking it and then making it your own and then going back to it. This is like a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 step process. And some of you don't do it. All right, Gemini, let's see what Gemini has got. Gemini's already outlining it for me. It's a little slow. It's still thinking, right? And what do we got for ChatGPT? All right, ChatGPT already made it out. Let's see what we got. Day 1, 2, day 7, day 30, day 45. I'm going to read some of these to you just so that you can see what it's throwing out there. Oh, good. It's still producing them, but let's go to day number 1 just so that you can get a better idea of what it's producing. All right. Day number 1, method, text, message. Hi, first name, hi, Joe. Congrats on starting your, in brackets, search goal, whatever you want, right? You tweak it. It's giving you, the user, the agent, the ability to tweak it. I've got a cheat sheet on the 5 upfront costs most first-time buyers miss. Want a PDF? Question mark. Reply costs, and I'll text it right over to you or email it, right? Next, I'll share a full roadmap so nothing catches you off guard. Now you're providing value as the first day. Yes, we've done something similar like this. People respond back. I mean, you remember a few days ago when I shared with you that email where we got back after sending out the comparables and market snapshot to an area. Somebody says, can you do that for me too? That's a seller, right? This is a buyer. Day 3, method, email, subject line. Subject, it says, your step-by-step plan to buy in LA. That's a great subject line. Here it is. First name. Hey, Joe. You mentioned you're aiming to buy your first place in, put whatever city your name, within the next year. I've attached buying for the first time in Los Angeles. It covers timeline, budgeting, and the neighborhoods you love. Inside, you'll find the 6 to 12 month countdown checklist, average closing cost by zip code, whatever zip codes you want to put in there, links to the down payment assistance programs, and some more great stuff there. I'm gonna stop. If you've been watching, I'm gonna stop sharing. If you're listening, don't worry, I still got you. That is important. You go back to 2 days ago where we did the 3, because yesterday we did Zillow and Realtor.com. Yeah, this was 2 days ago. Episode 572. Episode 572, we covered the 3 PDFs that you need to create for buyers. Think about that. Now you're piecing them all together. Do you see how I pull now from those and I'm dropping them into the smart plans? This is how you have to think. You're building an arsenal of amazing stuff. Don't let it get lost. Offer it to these new buyers. And as you build up sellers, which we'll talk about probably in a few days, the 3 PDFs you need for sellers, we'll do that there too. But when you're looking at this and you're looking at creating smart plans, you've got to think, what do I have that's valuable to give? And you could go, like I told you before, go to Breakthrough Broker. Get stuff there. Create your prompts from there. Right? Day 7, method, call, message, voicemail. It says, hey, Joe, it's Tristan. Want to be sure you got the LA buying guide. Call or text me back with any questions. I'll send a pitfalls list in a few days. Talk soon. And then in parentheses, it says call to action. Call, text back your top questions. That's not bad. It's not bad. I would probably tweak that one. Day 15, method. Now, we're not going to go over all of them. After day 15, we'll scroll down to the bottom to show you what it came up with, and then we'll go to Gemini. Day 15, method, text, message. Morning, Joe. What worries you most about buying? Question mark. Text me a word or two, and I'll cover it in the pitfalls guide coming your way. Reply done when sent. I don't know that I would reply done when sent. I don't know what I'd add that. That sounds too much like AI. I would just keep it to text me a word or two, and I'll cover it in the pitfalls guide coming your way. Have an awesome day. That's how I would do it. Let's scroll down to the bottom, see what it gave us. Day 360. Actually, day 345. What is that one? It says method, email, subject, your stress-free moving checklist. I like that. Here's a checklist many clients pin to the fridge. Woohoo. Very good. Attach moving day checklist. And look, if you don't have one, just hack it, okay? Go to gamma.app, A-P-P, and create a, what is this? Stress-free moving checklist for first-time home buyers. That's it. And have that as a PDF. Or go to ChatGPT and build one. Easy. And then, remember what I said the other day? Also, make a video of it. Give it away on social. Make a blog from it. Anyway, that's that. Let's go to Gemini. What did Gemini come up with here? We've got day 1. Now, visually, it's not as beautiful as ChatGPT. Let's take a look at the content, okay? Let me click. All right, day 1. Method, email. Subject line, your guide to buying in Los Angeles. Hi, first name, hi, Joanne. Thanks for reaching out about your goal to finding a home in Los Angeles. It's a big step, but an exciting one. I know you're in the planning stages, so I wanted to. This feels a little bit more complete and more natural. I kind of like this one. It's an email. Let's read the text. Day 4, method text. It says, message. Hey, Joanne, it's Tristan. Just wanted to make sure you got the home buying guide I emailed over. Hope it's helpful for your goal of finding a place in LA. Any questions so far? Here's a direct link if it's easier. This feels a little bit more complete as I'm reading it. This is interesting. I didn't expect Gemini to sound more complete, right? With the same prompt, exact same prompt. Let's scroll down to the last one and see what it says. Day 365, it says method call. And it says, let me zoom in here. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're listening, I got you. Message. Hi, Joanne, it's Tristan. Checking in one last time on this. I don't like the word checking in. You know how I feel about checking in, touching base. I think it's crap. Don't use it. Hey, Joanne. I would put just, hey, Joanne, it's Tristan. The best homes often go fast and pre-approve. And being pre-approved means you can act decisively. My goal is to make sure you're perfectly positioned for your success. Are you ready to take the next steps to get the process started? Reading that one, I would eliminate checking in one last time on this, and I would eliminate the best homes often go fast, and being pre-approved means you can act decisively. That sounds desperate. I would just go, and this is why you have to modify it, right? But it gives you something to start from. I would start from, well, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about this, I would probably tell both AIs and say, hey, modify these prompts so it doesn't sound desperate, because that last one sounded desperate. Anyway, let me read this of how I would say it probably. Hey, Joanne, it's Tristan. My goal is to make sure you're in a better position for success. Let me know if you're ready to make the next step or to take the next step and get the process started. That's how I would do it. Super easy, super simple. Anyway, if you need this, we went a little bit longer than normal. Message me, and don't forget to subscribe to the channels and to the amazing newsletter. It's called Real Estate Prospecting. I'm just updating it weekly on what I'm seeing out there, what we're doing, and what our brokerage is doing at Y Realty. Have an awesome day.